Hey there, I'm Jane Caffrey with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. A Mesa father is fighting for justice after his 18-year-old son was shot and killed during an argument at an apartment complex. Stephen Jacob had just turned 18 when he was killed in November of 2022 near Southern and Dobson. The suspected shooter, 23-year-old Joe Rim, was indicted for second-degree murder and could face up to 25 years in prison. But Rim recently signed a plea agreement that will significantly shorten that time to between 10 and 15 years.
I just don't understand it. He needs to take full accountability, and the max is right now, his plea is 10 to 15. And
his father, who you just heard from, has been pushing for a trial and believes the plea deal isn't enough time. Sentencing will be in December when a judge will decide how much time Rim will spend behind bars. From the capital to the rest of the state, more than 50 No Kings protests were planned across Arizona today. Our Adam Klepp traveled around the valley, seeing thousands gathering on street corners and bridges, and also listening to Arizona Republicans who showed up at rallies today to support President Trump and his administration.
Protests weren't just taking place at the Capitol on Saturday. Here in Tempe, protesters gathered on a pedestrian bridge over the US 60, just one of dozens of No Kings protests taking place across the valley.
It hurts my feelings, I guess, the way that that our country is being led down the wrong path right now.
In Tempe, Arizonans say the second iteration of No Kings protests comes at a pivotal point, with the government now in a shutdown for more than 2 weeks.
Let's see, they control the Supreme Court, they control Congress, they control the executive branch. How is it the Democrats' fault that the government is shut down?
They are telling lies. The administration is telling lies, and there's no repercussions for it.
This is what democracy looks like.
In Scottsdale, passing cars honked, supporting the thousands gathered near the Fashion Square Mall, upset not just over the shutdown, but the impact it's having on Arizona's representation in Congress.
She's been sitting and waiting to be sworn in. If you're for democracy, why is she being held off?
I think the not swearing in is a part of the tradition of when the government is shut down. You don't continue with certain policies and certain traditions.
Chad Moreland and other Valley Republicans showed up to a No Kings rally in North Phoenix.
I agree he's not a king. Jesus is my king. Trump is my president.
Citing President Trump's recent peace deal in the Middle East and the politically motivated assassination of Charlie Kirk as reasons why they wanted to support the president today.
Their freedom to come out here and peacefully protest, and they're doing that, and I support that, and I have a different view, and I'm doing that as well.
Arizona's No Kings rallies were one part of an estimated 2,500 protests across the country. Adam Klepp, ABC15 Arizona.
In this Operation Safe Roads report, the Arizona Department of Transportation wants to hear from the community in the far southeast valley. ADOT hosting a virtual meeting next week about major improvements coming to State Route 24. The project will add lanes and build new bridges between Loop 202 and Ironwood. Construction is scheduled to start next fall. The meeting is Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. and you can find out how to join the meeting on ADOT's website.
Tracking your forecast, I'm meteorologist Justin Hobbs. Shaping up for a beautiful Sunday here across the valley. Going to be a bit on the cool side as we wake up in the morning. Low 60s and even possibly some upper 50s across the valley, but quickly warming up to 82 degrees by the lunch hour, going for 89, which puts us pretty much right on par for where we should be this time of the year. And lots of sunshine in store as well. If you're heading off to the north, we're going to be seeing those morning lows down into 30s for Flagstaff, 20s at the Canyon, 48 for Payson, 50s for Sedona and over in Kingman. Now, afternoon temperatures across the high country, 60s and 70s. A beautiful afternoon shaping up. Meanwhile, the lower desert mostly getting into those upper 80s and likely even a few 90s. And we're going to actually get into the 90s here in the valley as well. Likely that is going to happen here as we head into Tuesday as high pressure is building in. That's going to send the temperatures up for a couple of days. But then as we get into the midweek, a storm system is going to pass across the state. Not looking to bring us rain here in the valley. Maybe some for the high country, but it will pull our temperatures back by Thursday. We're back in the mid 80s and staying there through the weekend.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to abc15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.